I'm in the loop with Ace, Fila, and Big Man.
YakVideo.com. Like we promised y'all, we got our first guest in the building. This young lady is a marketing brand communications director for PCA Inc. She's launching a new fragrance made by Fila for men and women. It smells pretty damn good too. You know, I got a little sample. She sprayed it on our wrist. Smelling real official.
Smelling real fresh over here, man.
Real fresh. So we got the lovely Alicia Davis is in the building. How you doing, young lady? You can talk to the mic. Like I told you, don't be scared. Talk to the mic.
I'm not scared.
Talk to the mic. Alright. So Alicia is here in the building. She's a local product from Uniondale, Long Island. Went to Hofstra University, right?
Yep.
Okay. Got your bachelor's degree?
Yep. BA in communication.
Communications.
Speech, common, rhetorical studies.
Okay.
That's what's up. We was in there together then.
Yeah, it was 2001 to 2005.
Yeah, I was in there at
You
that
was in
time.
2001, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you was in there.
You probably told me she's selling Jello shots at the Hofstra party.
I had stopped going to parties at that
That was
time.
my
I was trying to get
husband.
serious, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we still in Hofstra parties. Where was they at?
It was at damn, Hofstra USA.
Hofstra USA, you used to go there?
Yeah, I used to sell Jello shots.
Oh, what?
I had a little fanny pack.
Oh, he was one of them. Whoa,
Me and my girls was official back then. We got it in.
that's what up.
Okay, so you know, we like to start things from the beginning up in here. Of course, we're gonna get into the fragrance and everything. I see, you sitting in your bio and everything. I saw that you had your own online magazine
Yeah.
called Posh Magazine, right?
Yeah, a couple of years ago when I had did the corporate thing, I wanted to branch out on my own, so I started the online magazine. We worked directly with a lot of the America's Next Top Models, Christina Mendez, Stevie's Boy, Coco and Breezy. We did some features. We also got to do a couple of photo shoots with Jada Kiss and OMP back then. We were kind of hot. It lasted for about 3 years.
Okay.
Very lucrative. I was very proud of myself. Actually, my team, we hustled, we got things done. We just ended it because I wanted to go back to the corporate setting. I needed to take a break, restructure my family life, and I sold the company, but it's still around.
Money was good?
Money was good. I mean, I never had a problem with money. We always made money no matter what we said.
That's what people mean when they say lucrative.
Yeah, it was, like I had a good run. It was fun. The photo shoots was cool. But it was too much.
So let me ask you this: Who were some of the divas in the industry? Working with who was hard to work with?
Hard?
Uh-huh.
Oh, what is her name? She was signed to Diddy at one point. Oh, she lasted for like 2 seconds.
Babs?
No,
Sarah?
she was a singer.
Somebody from Danny Kane?
No. I can't remember this girl's name. That's how whack she was. But she gave me the hardest time. She changed her name to like Coco Blue or something like that after Diddy dropped her. She was a singer.
Who can't tell? Is that her?
No.
You can't trust. She was alright though. She was with Dre, I think. She was with Dre.
Yeah, but there was this one girl. She was signed to Diddy at the time, and she gave me the hardest time. Her team came in. They spent like thousands of dollars on lunch.
What?
Luckily I had a corporate card.
And you had to pick up the charges?
Huh?
You had to pick up the charges for that?
Yeah, because whenever you invite anyone out, you typically pay for it. So we invited her and her team out. She said it was 5 people. She came 20 deep.
Damn.
Oh my
We
God.
shot in Brooklyn on the rooftop of this really cool building that this guy got for us, and they came in smoking weed, drinking, which was completely not allowed. Then we took them out to eat, and they OD'd on the bill.
Yeah.
And my bill was maybe $4,000 or $5,000 at the end of the night.
Yeah, getting that petty cash.
Petty cash.
Nothing petty about that.
Washing dishes if I didn't. But I mean, luckily we were, we had our corporate situation together, so it wasn't an issue. But she was just the worst. I cannot remember her name though. She was a singer. She's probably still around. She has blue hair now or something. She's really whack.
Charlie Baltimore, maybe?
Nah.
Nah, he's a singer.
Nah, she was a singer. She was young. Damn. And she was definitely signed to Diddy at the time. Yeah.
Alright. So who was the easiest celebrity thinking along with that you were surprised? Okay, wow, this is actually going okay.
Actually, the easiest is one of the top. No, she wasn't that easy. Maybe David Banner.
Okay. Oh,
Well, he's a down-to-earth brother, they say. You know, I heard a lot of interviews
Yeah,
with
David Banner was interesting. He didn't say much. He actually came and was really cool, but I would say David Banner. He was the easiest. He didn't give me a hard time. He rolled with just one person, came ready to work. It wasn't a hard thing. Didn't say much, but he just kept, he freaked me out more than my team because he would always just be like, "You're so pretty," and I'd be like, there's like other words in your vocabulary, but David Banner would probably be the easiest.
So let me ask you, has there been anyone that you was like starstruck over that you met?
Nah, because I've been doing this for so many years. No. You know what? P. Diddy's mom.
Her mother, his mother.
Yeah, because I knew I was something when I went to Fashion Week and the designer, I believe it was the Sheikah twins. They put me next to P. Diddy and his mom. It wasn't P. Diddy that had me starstruck. It was his mother.
His mother, oh, yeah?
Yeah, because she was throwback from like back in the days, and she's official. She always, she was always out there doing her thing, and she grinds and hustles for her son, and I'm the same way with my kids. So I think it was her.
Okay, cool.
So you have the Posh magazine. So do you keep up with it now?
Not at all.
Not at all. You just
Nah,
like,
I
whatever. You
have
got
no
that check
time.
and like.
Yeah, once it was given away, it was given away. I don't really have the time right now to do any stuff like that. I have people who hit me up every once in a while for consulting and things like that, but I don't.
All right, so being that you're a young marketing manager, pretty much, what advice would you give to anyone that's an up and coming marketing director?
I would just say know your markets. Not every market is the same, and it's more important to stay on top of marketing and knowing how things are trending and how they're changing than knowing what people expect you to say to them. Because I find in marketing as well as advertising, PR, it's the same thing. Everybody talks about numbers, impressions, things of that nature. People want actual, real numbers, real time, things that are going to help them grow their business. So it's important just to stay on top. Because like me, I constantly Google like what's the latest trends, how things are changing, what's the next, and stuff like that. So I think it's important that you got to stay educating yourself because marketing changes so much with like time and technology that you really got to stay ahead of the curve. So I always say just keep learning because if you don't, you won't have no clients.
So you pretty much got into this thing around the height of the internet.
Yeah, I think they had just started Facebook.
Oh, okay.
When I was in Hofstra, and then like I said, I'm a major speech comp, so I didn't really take a lot of courses on it. So a lot of things I had to learn, because back then they weren't offering. Now you can take courses on social media.
Right.
Now you just have to, like back then, you just kind of learned it as you went along. I've gone through like 5 or 6 Facebook pages just testing theories, just to see, the approach of getting people to engage in your page and your pictures and what you post.
So do you feel, has that helped or hindered the development of some of these up-and-coming marketing directors?
I think it's hindering a lot of people from really reaching their true success because it costs money now to market through all of these different platforms. Like if you want to do social media, you have to pay influencers. To get a celebrity on board, it could cost you a couple of thousands of dollars. Yeah. And a lot of these people are starting and they don't have the financial support they need to really build their brand. So they have to, they try to cut the corners and, know a friend of a friend who can help them. But at the end of the day, it's really expensive now. So what I'm actually doing at my job is I'm creating a program that's going to allow us more independent people, like small companies, independent designers or musicians or whatever, who can actually target and be able to target market their audience and make it more cost effective. Can't be free, but I'm developing programs that allow people just to do the best marketing they can at the best dollar. So I'm working on that now.
If you had like a tad bit of information that you could give someone attempting to get their brand out there, what type of information would you give them, or what type of tip would you give them?
Learn when to post and learn how to properly hashtag. Knowing that there are only about 3 days that people actually engage in their social media can help you a lot, because then you'll know when to post, what time to post. And then to learn how to properly hashtag, it's like you can hashtag the world, but if no one sees it, you're not doing anything. So you have to go into what's trending and see what's trending and then know how to hashtag accordingly. And then if you create your own hashtags, you have to get people to tag people. And I know that I've seen, like, on social media, people follow instruction. So if you're an artist and you're doing something promotional wise, if you put like instructions, repost this and tag 2 friends, people will do it if you give them incentive.
Right.
So it's learning how to post and properly hashtag to get people to respond. And I tested it with my own account. Like, we were running a promotion years ago on Adriana Grande, and nobody wanted that fragrance. You couldn't give it away. And I posted at those 3 crucial times in a day, hashtag properly, and got over 2,000 views in 20 minutes.
Wow.
And I'm one person, and my page is personal for me and my family.
Yeah.
So if you do it properly, it works. So if you stay consistent, and consistency is key too. You can't just do it and then walk away from it. You got to really stay consistent. So running social media is actually, it's a job first of all. Mm-hmm. No one person can do it alone. You have to stay consistent, and you got to know those 2 things: when to post that matters, and how to properly hashtag.
So basically, does killing the timeline help with your view? You got some people kill the timeline. They post like the same 5 joints like in 3 minutes.
Think about it. When you overload someone's timeline, right? How many times do you actually see their post?
Once.
Exactly, because you're following and they're following so many different people that your posts get lost in a shuffle. So the only way to actually get people to see your post is to go into trending, like, you do something that trends. Or if you go into that other section of social, like Instagram, where you can see what people like. Mm-hmm. But you flooding people's posts is really not going to do anything if you're not doing it the smart way. It's like you're just annoying people at the end of the day. Because I do it sometimes.
You do it sometimes? Oh, yeah, you can. So,
with the Fila commercial, I'm like, OD crazy on Facebook. I've been tagging Kylie Jenner like crazy.
I like it.
Thank you.
So, which social media outlet you feel is the best, works the best for promotional?
I think for promotional, definitely Instagram and Twitter.
Okay.
I think Facebook is beneficial, but it's becoming too much of, you gotta pay for this, pay for that kind of thing. I think to get it done and make it make sense, I think Instagram and Twitter, and then right after that is Snapchat. I feel like Snapchat is like the next, and you've gotta be on it constantly promoting yourself. It's the best way to do it, and who doesn't want to see videos and funny, crazy things? You gotta make it engaging. People gotta want to look at you, so I think it's that. Facebook is kind of like
for the older people.
I whacked through my Facebook homeboy.
For the older people, you got 60-year-olds on Facebook. My father up there, my aunt.
Yeah, and they pumping, so don't say nothing about them. I'm on Facebook with my Fila videos.
Okay, all right, that's a good look.
I actually like Facebook better, man. Honestly, I always tell you I like Facebook better because you can say more. Like for me, it gets people into my personality as opposed to just straight up Instagram where you just posting a picture. Like you can get deep into Facebook. You understand what I'm saying?
Emotional.
Yeah.
And social media is not about emotion.
You're right. We always talk about that.
It's too emotional. People take Facebook as a way of life. People think that what you post on Facebook or even Instagram or anything else is your life. It's not. It's for the most part it's your life.
Never lie.
But for a lot of people, it's not your life. Like, especially like rappers and stuff, it's the image. You know what I mean? With designers and stuff, they're promoting their business. You're not seeing their kids. You're not seeing their man. Or if you see them kiss someone, you assume that they're with them, but you don't know. It's not supposed to be that emotional. It's just a way for people to take 2 seconds into your walk of life. It's not supposed to be the all-on and end-all of your personality and what you do. Right. So people have to remember that. And now Facebook and all those social media platforms are business. People are getting money. Influencers are paid $20,000 to post your picture.
I thought it was the actors. How much do some of these celebrities charge just to post a picture?
Let's not even talk celebrities. Let's talk to regular average Joe who has 1 million visitors who can make up to $20,000 on a post.
Wow.
Let's talk about the young girl who was 16 years old who just had a YouTube channel who now is the face of Aeropostale for teen girls and has her own clothing line. It's like those people alone are just a separate entity. They now have managers who manage them to help them get money from big companies to influence their engagement on social media. It's a business. It's not what it used to be. So it shouldn't be taken in the same context anymore.
I hear that.
Yeah. Dropping jewels on us, man.
So we talk about, but now fast forward, you're working with Fila. You guys have launched this new fragrance. Smells pretty good. You know,
it smells amazing. You keep downplaying it like it's not hot. Like the fragrance, no, because a lot of work went into this, and the fragrance is hot. Like it's hot. It lasts long. It's not one of those cheapy things. Like money was put in for it to last long and smell good.
No.
And we worked with like one of the best perfumes.
So let me ask you this: how long should a fragrance last? How long should the scent last?
On your body?
On your body, yes.
It depends. So like if it's a eau de parfum, which is
I think they're real technical.
it should last a pretty long time because it's highly concentrated. If it's a eau de toilette, it lasts probably not as long. But see, on men it's different, and it also depends on the perfumer. But I'm noticing like this, the men's one on here is a eau de toilette, but it lasts a long time. I've worn it for like the whole day.
Yeah.
And I've given it to people and they've worn it and they say it lasts forever. So it really depends on the perfumer and the concentrate. But typically, it should last a few hours. You shouldn't be bathing in it every 15 minutes.
So how did the merger happen with your company with Fila?
It wasn't a merger, it was a licensing. We acquired the license with Studio Cosmetics. They acquired the license for Fila. They're actually responsible for Fila eyewear.
Okay.
And they partnered with my company to create and manufacture and do the distribution for the new Fila fragrance. This fragrance actually came out years ago. Like, I don't know exactly when, but years ago there was a fragrance from Fila.
Oh, what?
It was a limited edition, and it did really well. People loved it, but for some reason they didn't move forward with it in North and South America.
Okay.
So we brought it back out. And this bottle actually is the legacy of the original fragrance. That's why it's designed differently.
Like a sample?
That's actually the 30 ml. Yeah, it's called a pocket spray. I believe that's $14.99.
That's it?
That's good.
Yeah, it's a small pocket spray. It's supposed to be functional because Fila's a sports brand, so it's supposed to be for the guy who's very sporty, on the move, but it's also a casual scent that you can wear every single day. So this is something like just a takeaway, throw in your gym bag. You know what I mean? But then the bigger size, it costs a little more, of course, and it's much bigger than that. That's just a 30 ml. And then there's a body spray. That's a 250 ml, which is really big. And I think the body spray even smells better. The body spray is actually $12.99 because it's a body spray. It doesn't really last long. It's just a spritz. And then there's going to be some other men's grooming products. So like body lotion, shower gel. Yeah. Body lotion, shower gel, maybe a deodorant spray. There's going to be a couple of things coming from Fila in the next couple of years. It'll start to come up. Like I'll start throwing little things out there in the market. You'll start seeing influence in gift sets. Like if you go to Macy's or something like that and you see it, you'll start seeing gift sets with us testing different things to see what we'll actually push into the collection. But you'll see a nice... stores now? Yeah, you can get it from Macy's. Select Macy's. I think there's about 14 or 15 stores carrying it.
That's what's up.
That's a good look. Yeah, I can see the commercial. You got local product in there. The guard, Flizzy Woe. You know, Flizzy for this thing. Flizzy Woe. What did he say? What's what he said? He came in this thing. I see that he flew out to California. I remember when he was shooting a commercial. He was out there in California. What we gonna do in California? You know what I mean? Shooting a Fila commercial, and then you were part of that deal. You brokered that deal before you could go out there.
Actually, that deal came from DC.
DC, right?
At Central Station.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I had just moved back, and we were looking for someone, and like I finally had the opportunity to work with someone from my hometown. So I said, "Who do you recommend? Like who's hot right now? Who's popular? Who has that look?" And he immediately said, "Royce." I said, "Oh, maybe."
You know him before that or not?
Yeah, we throw back from like 16 years old type of thing. So he's a homie. So when I asked him, it was like natural. He said yeah, and then he thought I was BSing because he was like, I didn't hear from him. Like I didn't reach out to him after I asked him, and then one day I'm just like, okay, what's your address? We're doing the plane ticket. And you gotta come in and sign the contracts.
Yeah, all expensive paper, huh?
Of course, like when you're taking, like whenever you invite talent out, and then he also worked with these two other models from California.
Right, yeah, that's what I mentioned everything.
So it was a good time. It was a great, it was a 1-2 day shoot. It was cool.
That's what's up.
Are you looking to work for any other up-and-coming artists or any more local products?
Well, right now we're working on the promotional efforts for Fila, so we're about to go hardcore into social media with a lot of top influencers as well as some celebrity people that we reached out to that I have a relationship with personally. After that, we are launching another fragrance. So this is the first installment of 5 fragrances. So we will get back into the commercials, the videos, other promotional efforts. So, I'll try to always work with people from my hometown because, I do try to rep my city as much as I can. So if I do get the opportunity or see somebody that's just popping like that, then I'll, reach out to them or whatever. Or they can reach out to me if someone's, like, people have reached out to me since Floyd, and they'll be like, oh, I do this and I do that.
Of course.
I keep it in the back of my head, so we'll see.
That's it, man. This is In Loop Radio on the Yak Radio app. We're chopping it up with the lovely Alicia Davis. She's a marketing director for PCA, working with Fila. This dope fragrance. Smells real good. It smells good. How it smell? You other people know. I'm not saying it smells good enough.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
You keep downplaying it. Like, you gotta upplay it.
It's like Rihanna.
No. It's like Chanel Blue. Like, it's better than Rihanna because it lasts longer.
No, I'm talking about the song. Amazing. So, it's not a song.
Fine.
So,
compare it to music. You always bring it back to hip hop. You can compare it to music.
There you go. I'm serious. The fragrance smells. This shit smells good. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I just feel my wrist.
I'm just gonna walk around like this, and then them chicks just gonna start chasing me.
That smells good.
I spray my son, and I tell you, the little mommies at school, they were like,
they don't know?
yeah, my son is 10. They do. I'm telling you. I had to I left them, like my boys. I work in fragrance, so they always, you would think they were Ninja Turtles, and they rocking, Dolce & Gabbana and Burberry.
Yeah.
And this is the one they love.
Yeah. So, what other avenues are you taking for, as far as advertising and marketing? Like, are you trying to get it on TV? Are you trying to get it, what we say, like in the mall or plastic on buses?
Fila, you will see. It'll be on TV. You'll see a huge social media push, probably around holiday. It'll be on 42nd Street Jumbotron. So when you look up, there you go.
Is there going to be a picture of someone or just the fragrance?
It's the commercial.
The commercial. But
the whole commercial will be running on 42nd Street Jumbotron for 3 months. Nice. Every hour for 24 hours.
How much sound like that cost? That's a grip.
Look, first of all, I gotta connect. Second of all, hit me up if you need marketing needs. I got you.
Alright, you need some marketing,
Nah, because I do got a good connect on that space. Like, I could own that space if I wanted to. If I wanted to drop something 12 midnight, New Year's Eve, I'm on one. I could do it.
What?
But she never answered the question.
What?
He said, how much did that run you?
You don't discuss prices, right?
I don't talk pricing because, you know what I mean? I can't do that. But what I can do is tell you that it's definitely affordable. More affordable than my Chanel bag. Let's put it like that.
Wow.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
More affordable than that.
So we've reached out to any other big celebrities?
Like recently?
Yeah.
I reached out to Rick Ross.
Okay.
Let me think. I'm trying to think in your life. Who I reached out to.
Funny. See what we talking about? Go ahead.
So Rick Ross is definitely one.
You gotta get people that's trending. Like, you gotta get somebody like.
Well, I mean, from a female perspective, like Erica Mena, Tammy Rivera, Jade, which people may not be familiar with her, they just know her as Justin Bieber's ex-girlfriend. Really pretty girl from the UK. Erica Mena, Austin Mahoney was another person that I reached out to recently. I'm trying to think who else. I mean, my Rolodex is crazy. I mean, people, like, the good thing about me and why my company kind of keeps me on board is I come with like a 200 plus network of just people, whoever I need on call. I could just make a phone call. So, I mean, it depends on what the market is. Like, celebrity fragrance right now is low. So people are not really getting into it because there's no money. But like Kanye West is doing, they're taking more hold of their own brand and they're building pop-up shops.
Right, yeah.
They're doing... Pop-up shops are the best market. I tell anybody who's independent, who want to push their brand, stop going to retailers. get your own pop-up shops. You run a space for like 3 to 6 months. Promote the hell out of your brand. Sell it in your own store. Move on to the next town.
Yeah.
You're saving a ton of money, and pop-up shops come fully equipped. So it's not like you have to do or buy anything. You just rent the space and put your clothes in there. It comes with shelving, mannequins, all of that. And Kanye West has been doing that. He's got a huge handle on it. He's been selling out everywhere.
Yeah, I know. He just did it in the city yesterday. Mine was like 2 blocks.
Yeah. It's exclusivity. Everybody wants to feel like they're getting something that's limited. So pop-up shops allow you to create that illusion of giving something limited to your consumers. So that's why they're so beneficial. I've had small companies who didn't know what they were gonna do. I tell them, go do this, go do that. And she's killing it right now. I don't even think she has to go back to work.
Wow.
That's what's up.
So before we wrap this up, give us 3 reasons why people should go out and purchase this fragrance.
3 reasons.
Yeah.
Because it smells good. Because it's Fila, and Fila is definitely restructuring their whole life. They're like doing a whole bunch of collaborations. So Fila's about to be hot over the next couple of years. So it's a new brand. It's an old brand, but it's a new brand at the same time. So you're definitely getting a whole restructure, rebranding. And another reason, because right now if you get it on perfumeworldwide.com, you're getting free shipping and 10% off. So you could try it and fall in love with it and be happy.
Be done.
And where else can they find it? Just on there?
It's on perfumeworldwide.com. That's why I'm running the promotion this week. And it's only this week only, and then Macy's. And Macy's, it's been there for like 2-3 months now. And it's selling because I'm getting reorders. So definitely hot.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, Alicia, thanks for popping on with us.
Yes,
Feeling love, man. Shout out to DC for plugging this, making this thing come to fruition. This interview and everything. I'm sure he was listening. He hit me up. I guess I don't know. Definitely shout out to DC. Good dude, man. Alicia, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
These bottles for us? What's going on?
You can keep the bottle.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright, it's moving funny up in here.
Yeah, you did that on the air too. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you can have it.
No doubt. Alright, don't do it, man. You gotta go correct, man. Get this shit, get this Fila. It's a nice little bottle. There's bigger bottles too. And the shit smells good. It's amazing.